Now here's what makes the difference, you guys. Now, of course, that's a metal plate we're talking about here. We got this all metal roller, but you see this big hole here? This is the hole. Not this little thing right here on most of them. This is the big hole. That's how it holds the carpet up, just like that old 1949 Hoover sitting back there beside me. Now, on this machine, okay, as you can see here, it's kind of hard for you to see, but right here, okay, there's one little hole right here. And this hose here, see that hose? That's the hose he said never clogs. Well, guess what? It does. That's why I had 5 of these burned up this week and traded in 3. It happens all the time. And on these Orecks, we get a lot of those in here too, because they get a little clogged up, they burn up. That's what happens to all these sweepers. Just remember, like I always said, if the hole's too small, you can't get it all. That's the most important thing to remember. Okay? And see how easy that belt change is? You can pop this out of here at any time. If you want to change your own belt, you can do it in about 10-15 seconds. It's very easy to do. And we even have access here to the fan itself. So if you want to get in there, if something gets picked up, you can actually get into it. That's the only vac on the market that has an accessible fan chamber. Here's what they call Vibra Groomer 1. As you can see, this thing's very smooth. I have a lot of engineers that just love this. This thing's machined very well. This is extruded aluminum with stainless steel beater bars and replaceable brush strips. As you can see, that thing's very, very smooth. That's what enables that to do the good job on your carpet. Now there's your Oreck motor. As you can see, that's a 2-pound wonder. And it's a wonder it works. And it's very likely to be damaged, and to fix it, you have to take it all the way apart. It results in about a $40 or $50 bill to get it fixed. Now here's what the rest of the machines have that have hoses on, no matter what kind it is. This is actually a tank type motor like you would have in a shop vac. They extend the armature out here for the belt, and when you pull the hose off, it's got good suction because it's actually a tank type motor. But when it comes down to clean the carpet, you've got this small little hole about as big as a quarter, and that's what clogs up, and that's why people keep going through these sweepers and burn them up all the time. And it doesn't do a very superior job on the carpet. Now here's our one from our Sanitaire, and this has got the big fan just like all the old ones we talked about, and this darn thing will actually hold the carpet up with this big fan, and then the beater bars on that brush we showed you, that's what gets the grit out of the bottom. Now here's a great thing for what we call our bachelor special, because some of these guys come in here and the wife moves out and takes their sweeper, and so they're all out of the sweeper. They come in and want a $20 sweeper. Well, sometimes they want something cheaper than that. Well, that's when this comes in handy. The world famous Amish vac says El Cheapo. Has your own cord, you got a flashlight, you can use it at night. It works for years. It's very green too, uses no electricity. Okay, just remember you guys, the thing about a good vacuum is you have to have the big fan to hold the carpet up like we talked about. And you have to have the beater bars to get down deep. If you can't do that, you can't hold the carpet up and you can't get the dirt out of the bottom. That's what wears out your carpet in a short amount of time of 3 or 4 years versus should last you 12 to 15 years. And all these other machines that have the hoses on, they're all made the same way like we talked about with these different motors, and there's no difference in any of them. But domestically, they used to make this vacuum that we sell now as a Sanitaire back 15 or 20 years ago. It was very similar. It was a Eureka. Well, about 12 years ago, they quit making those. They don't want you having a good vacuum out there at Wally World. Or they want you to go back and keep getting the same old thing, the same old thing, the same old thing. It's like my dad used to say, it's like throwing money down a rat hole. And that's for sure no fun.